I have no idea what I'm passionate about.
I'm too old to start something new.
People won't take me seriously because of how I look.
I can't go after my dreams because others rely on me.
Failure is a lesson.
I'm not
always
successful
be
enough.
I am worthy of respect.
I'm not where I should be.
I'll never overcome what happened to me in my past.
I am exactly where I need to be.
I am exactly where I need to be.
I'm exactly where I need to be.
You know, I've been speaking about and educating on the topic of self-esteem and confidence for over 26 years, and there's not a person that I have talked to that doesn't have a dominant story. I call them dominant stories because if you think about it, they're the dominant voice inside of our heads a lot of times, right? That negative, constant self-chatter. Everybody has a dominant story. But if we don't examine where they came from, right? Whether it's from society and media messages, or whether it's from family members or relationships that you're in, those dominant stories can truly run your life.
That little voice is still in there. And it's not our voice, it's someone else's.
Those are all lies designed by just culture and negative forces to keep you small. Like, they don't want you to thrive. They don't want you to spread your wings.
The point is not to rid yourself of the voices. It's just like, do you let them be in the driver's seat or not?
I didn't like my body in the first place. When I got the diagnosis, it just pissed me off even more. And I was like, you've always let me down.
I think what's really unique about our show is that it's also quite joyful and funny and silly, because I think one of the antidotes to dominant stories is to listen to them and to invite them in and to feel joy anyway, and to know that you're not alone. So the guests that we have on the show, no matter what level of success they've achieved or what's happening in their life, we're all really bound together by this common experience. I think there's something really powerful when you see somebody you admire or you hear an inspiring story and you find yourself in that person's story.
A lot of times when we are in difficult situations, whether it be like a failed relationship, the first thing that we let go is of taking care of ourselves.
That's what euphoria looks like to me, and it's so important for us to talk about trans joy, non-binary joy within our community, because so many of the dominant stories,
they're negative and horrific.
Feelings are like a compass. They tell us what direction to go in, and if we don't pay attention to them, it's like walking around with a faulty GPS. You have no idea where you're going.
So for me, this show, while the framework is about the dominant stories that are in our heads and in our lives, the through line of the podcast is about what we do to challenge, change, rewrite, and overcome these stories. Listen to Dominant Stories with me, Jess Weiner, starting October 27th, every Wednesday on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.